Welcome back, my name is LastKnownMeal, and today we're going to talk about The Witcher 3 sales a bit, since in my previous video I covered more of a Cyberpunk 2077 news rather than The Witcher. Now yesterday on our podcast, Madqueen mentioned that The Witcher 3 might be currently in the top 20 best-selling games of all time, which makes sense. Because according to the sales numbers released recently by CD Projekt, The Witcher 3 sold more than 28.3 million copies worldwide, but keep in mind this report was closed on January 28, 2020, so you still have 3 more months of sales, and according to an article from VCCF Tech, it seems this number is closer to almost 30 million copies. Again, the math here could go up and down a bit, but keep in mind, it is around 28 million copies that was during that time. And if we look at the Wikipedia top-selling games, The Witcher is currently at 21st place at 28 million copies, but as I said, keep in mind this number wasn't updated with the latest numbers which are going to arrive in the next quarterly report. So if we put a number here almost to 30 million, it's getting very close to Skyrim, which definitely puts this game in the top 20 best-selling games of all time, which is amazing, you know, especially for CD Projekt Red and generally for a single-player game, you know, in general, because recently every single multiplayer game is, you know, 50 million, 10 million people, but single-player games are still going strong. Remember how that guy from EA said gamers don't want single-player games? Well, people would like to object that statement. Now let's look at these numbers in a bit more detail. Well, first off, we can see the platforms that The Witcher 3 sold on. When it was released, the most sales went through PlayStation 4. Also, Xbox makes a really good chunk of player base. PC got the most sales, you know, throughout the years, and we can see that 11% of Witcher 3 sales on Switch. And when you realize that Witcher was released on October 15, 2019, in these 3 to 4 months, it really sold well. Regarding the purchases, the most copies of The Witcher 3 was bought in Europe in 2019, making it more than 37.2%, then the Asian market, and on the third place followed by North America with 25.6%. If we also look at the physical distribution, obviously the number in 2015 is going to be higher because people are buying physical copies for PlayStation, Xbox, then the collector's editions, etc. But that number shrunk a lot under digital distribution channels, and in 2019 more than 82% of The Witcher was bought through digital sales. And obviously those digital sales worked well for CD Projekt because they actually earned 50 million since October 1st, 2018 on Steam for The Witcher 3, which earned them an 80% cut for any future sales. Keep in mind, Steam increases the percentage you actually get as you sell more copies and you earn more money. These numbers were also heavily influenced by the release of Netflix The Witcher, which got their copies sales rise by 554% in December of 2019 compared to December of 2018. Keep in mind, these are just numbers for physical games sales. If we exclude the Switcher, that number is still 63% higher according to the article on NPD. So in the end, single-player games do matter, especially single-player games that are done with passion and heart, and it does seem that being nice to your community and actually delivering on your promises will reward you in the long run. It will be great to compare the sales numbers for Cyberpunk with The Witcher 3, but sadly Cyberpunk numbers are still not released. And I didn't expect The Witcher 3 to stop earning money anytime soon. Keep in mind, The Witcher Netflix series will go for at least 10 years, next 10 years, which will increase the popularity of the game as the popularity of the show rises. Keep in mind, seasons 3 to 4 are usually the most popular for longer running series. Then there is obviously the sales from Cyberpunk. More people will learn about the company that way, and they will be interested in their previous games. So earning that top 10 spot is possible for this game in the future. Will it happen? We shall see. So this is pretty much everything for this video. Huge thanks to Madqueen for actually providing additional information for this video. Also don't forget to tell me down below what you think about this, and also smash that like and subscribe button for more Witcher related content. Also join our growing community on Twitter and Discord for more discussions. This is LKM signing out, and stay classy everyone. Bye bye.